Hi Leo, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. This is for the week of June 25th through July 1st, 2018. All decks I'm using are listed in the description box below, as well as readings for your sign that I've done about different astrology. In case you missed any of those, I think they will be very helpful. So I've left the links for those in the description box below as well, just in case you are interested. So Leo, let's take a look and see what your overall energy level is for this week. Ooh, we have the Ten of Flames. So you guys are the only sign that's actually received this so far. And Leo, you guys are ending a long journey. This could be where this week we finally put down that heavy load, okay? Because you see all the wands in his basket back there, and he's carrying, you know, this wand to lead him up the stairs. You guys have been on a journey, okay? And you've collected a lot of wisdom and strength and understanding through this plight. The length of time is different for each one of you. But this week, there's the completion of something for you guys where you can finally set this basket down. You're ready to move on to something else. So let's see what this is all about, Leo. It's like some of you are coming into just some really deep, soulful understanding. And I think I saw that in your Neptune retrograde readings, and that's why I'm saying it's really good to check that stuff out. Like, you guys are coming into a deeper spiritual understanding and perception about many different things in your life. So let's see. Whoa. And look at this, we have karma. So this is card 10 and this is card 20, and you see the Roman numeral XX. So wow, Leo, yes. We are really wrapping up this cycle. And so with karma here, you know, I've been seeing in your guys' readings over the last like month or so, like there's been some really heavy challenging energy in them for some Leos out there. And with karma here, even if you've been like on the right road doing the straight and narrow, you know, there are things in our past that were never balanced and trued up. And what I've found personally for myself, it's like the more on the straight and narrow I get, then bam, it's like all this stuff that I did wrong like 10 years ago is showing back up. But to me, this is where we're finally completing that energy. Whatever your struggle has been, like Leo, you're right at the end of that. The heaviness, the heartache, the challenge, the feeling overwhelmed, feeling burdened. It's like all of that energy is balancing out, and some of it, you know, has to do with things from the long ago past, and some of you, this is more about like how you've been being shaped and prepared for the next part of your journey, because we are at the end of something here this week. We are ready to set down all things and move forward. Some of you, this could be where this is the last week of employment at a job that you've been at for many years. Some of you, you're retiring just with that pairing of cards, or you've just been there so long and, you know, now you're quitting and you're moving on to a different company, or, you know, this is the first week at your new company or your first week of retirement. And just huge completion for Leo here. And I'm curious, let's see what the tarot brings out about these energies. All right, so we have the Page of Cups, or Knight of Cups. We have the Two of Cups, the Three of Coins, the Eight of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Oh my goodness. So Leo, Many of you, because this is your general forecast for the week, this is not your romance, but what I'm seeing here is, yes, definitely some of you, this is the ending of like an era for you, like with a job or a relationship that is significant. Some of you, this is like where somebody has just been player, or you were player. You really weren't in it, or they really weren't in it. But it's like this week, the energy is just shifting. And now it's like, yeah, I want to be in this. I want to give it my all. I'm here for the long run. I'm finally feeling you. I'm finally in love with you. Okay, so Leo, either you've been in some sort of romantic situation where you weren't in it all the way, or the person you were trying to be with wasn't in it all the way. And now this week, either you have decided, or you're finally feeling it where you're like, you know what, I do want to be with you. I want to commit to you. I don't want to be with anybody else. Or they're saying to Leo, hey, Leo, I want to be with you. I really want to make this work. I have a lot of feelings for you. Okay, for others of you, this really is about how we're leaving that our job and moving on to something else, something different. We're reinvesting our energy elsewhere. And, you know, we might feel a little confused or a little nervous about our path forward, but it's all going to work out very well for you guys, okay? This is just very interesting week. With Ten of Flames and Karma there, also anybody of your past, because I feel a lot of past energy attached to this week's cards for you guys. So Leo, anybody who played with your heart and played games with you in the past, it's like there's some truing up of that energy this week. People where you played games and broke hearts in the past, there's a truing up of that energy this week. It's either you're finally coming into the understanding of your role in a situation and you're like, okay, I get it, I understand, and like it changes you, because the Knight of Cups in this position is the Great Hunter. This is not somebody who settles down. This is kind of somebody who's just in and out, in and out. This could be a friend that you've had, or this could be the type of friend that you've been, and now we're ready to finally invest something real, or whoever you've been dealing with is finally ready to invest, you know, something real into you and create a real relationship here. But it's just, I don't like this Knight of Cups. He is somebody who plays hearts and he breaks hearts and he plays games. But here in the middle of your spread, it's like that energy is finally changing. Nobody's breaking hearts, nobody's playing games anymore. It's like we're finally getting real, and I'm not surprised with Neptune going retrograde. You know, that's the illusions are coming down for everybody, for every single sign. And so who's ever been playing with you is finally like, they're not going to be doing that anymore, okay? If you've been kind of playing, you're not going to do that anymore. And with this Eight of Swords, any sort of your own behavior that you may have not been aware of, it's like going to come to light for you. And anybody else's behavior that is just crappy, you're going to have no issue pointing that out this week. You're going to just be like, I am not dealing with it anymore. We're just coming to the end of something here, but it's not like relationships are ending or anything like that. It's more like, instead of not being all the, like, we haven't been all the way in, and now we're making the decision that that's what we want, is like to be all the way in. So your outcome for the week is the Broom. Wow. Yeah, Leo, that's actually really awesome. You are coming to the end, and anybody who has been really screwing with you, like, you are going to be just fine sweeping them out. The Broom is letting go of the past, and I keep seeing this showing up in your guys' readings like week after week, and I don't know if it's like just certain Leos out there or what's up, but it's week after week, it's kind of the same energy. But thank goodness, here we are finally at the end of this cycle, and you will have the strength and the courage and determination to sweep out the past. Just because I do see love and connection here that follows this, and I feel like, you know, we're changing, it's coming to the end of this false energy. You know, I really feel like relationships that you've been maintaining and you weren't totally honest or all the way in, like, you're going to be all the way in. Relationships that weren't, you know, totally honest or all the way in with you are now all the way in with you. We can let go of the past. We have a new beginning here. I don't know that the new beginning starts this week. To me, this really looks like the conclusion, the completion to a lot of different areas of your life. Any sort of false illusions, romances, past and current, your job, your finance, your resources, everything that you own, any area of your life where you are holding yourself back, whether through, you know, belief that you can or can't do something, or low self-esteem, or just lack of confidence. Like, we're moving on from that. Any sort of infatuation or unreturned love, or just a lusty type of energy, you're not interested in that anymore, Leo. This is like the week of cleaning house, but it's all inside of you, because you are wrapping up so many different energies. It's unreal. But the only thing that ends this week is what you choose needs to go. Whether it's a person, a thought within yourself, just trying to raise your vibration, it's all really up to you. But you are being given a lot of empowerment and courage and strength this week. You've been on a long journey, and you're just about at journey's end. Yeah, look at the very next card would be the Death card. So all this heavy stuff that you guys have been dealing with, it's coming to an end. You're gonna feel renewed. So I will be very excited to see what shows up for your reading next week. And you know, honestly, I'm really not surprised, because many of you are entering your solar return period, which is the completion of the prior solar year, right? So yeah, powerful week. I'm excited to see what's up next week for you guys, because I think like we're finally getting over the hard stuff, and we're at the end, and we're ready for some really awesome new beginnings. So let's see, Leo, what is your advice for the week? All right, so we have a crystal ascension. I am attuned to the universal wisdom and energy of the crystal kingdom. So Leo, with this as advice, this is telling you you guys would really benefit from getting some Reiki this week. Any type of energy healing or meditation, especially with crystals, will do you guys wonders. It will really help you clean up your energy and elevate your vibration. So please do whatever you can to help yourself out. If you can go get Reiki, go get Reiki. If you can only listen to some sort of meditative video on YouTube while you sleep, do that. Just do it this week, all week long. It will really help you out. It will help you you know, really incorporate all the wisdom and understanding and lessons that you've been working on this past solar year, because I do see a lot of solar return energy. We're wrapping things up this week, Leo, so pretty good energy, honestly. A bit of that heaviness might still be there, but again, we're coming to the end of that. All right, so those are your messages for this week, Leo. I'm wishing you guys all the very best. Take care.